up, you go to your office. You still have an office, I'm sure, right?
Sure, a big office, yeah.
A big office?
I do my, I make some commercials. I made a commercial recently. Remember Rolly cigarettes with the coupon?
Yes.
So one time I said, buy Rolly cigarette and save the coupons until you have enough to buy an iron lung. I was taking, one time I said 9 out of 10, remember the days when you could advertise cigarettes on TV? I said 9 out of 10 doctors who tried Camels went back to women. And I was taken off. Yeah, I was really censored in those days.
I asked him a question. Also, he went from there to cancer. But Joe, the reason I asked you, because there's always something you're doing every single day. I've seen you sometimes in a street corner. I said, Joe, how you doing? Where you going? You said, I'm going to work. Now, you have a comedy club here, don't you?
Got 2 comedy clubs, yeah.
2 comedy clubs, yeah, to make a liar out of me. Where are your comedy clubs?
One is on 45th Street and 8th Avenue in the restaurant called Charlie O's, and one is in 49th and 7th Avenue in the restaurant called Fridays.
Yeah?
And we've had a lot of success, and we're going to start to videotape the shows there soon. I hope you'll come in one night. We have a lot of comedians as guest participants. Maybe you'll come in one night and share a few memories. And I think you and I, we go way back, right, Pat? Way back.
Do you go there every night now?
Yeah, I go once a week.
You get up?
Yeah, I get up. And one of the clubs is managed now by Jackie Mason's daughter, Sheba Mason. And
How old is Jackie Mason's daughter?
She's about 23, 24.
Now, you remember when Jackie Mason was accused of having this woman, this baby was his, and they went to court in Florida. It's a true story. So the judge goes, Mr. Mason, he goes, that ain't my kid. What gives you the right to say that this is my kid? I don't have the kid. Woman comes out with the baby. And the baby starts going, 2,000 a week, it's your kid. How can you say it's not your kid, Jackie? It's your image. The kid looks just like Jackie Mason. I said, for Christ's sakes, if I didn't knock this woman up and the kid looked at me, I'd say it's my kid, just because she looked at me. Till today you said it's not, and she's bright. Is this too heavy for you, Joe? Don't fall asleep on that. But this is people. This is people who are afraid to take a commitment if you did something, if you had an affair with a girl and the child is involved. If it's your child, do the right thing. It's called having brains. You quell when you see people that respond to their court. Say, I don't know who adopted you, Joe, but I'll tell you this. You're solid because you're always working. My luck, I adopt a kid, never go to work. This is why you're smart. People who find out the bloodline. What's the bloodline? The bloodline, father carpenter, mother seamstress. Adopt the kid, they're workers. That's how you find out. Jackie Mason couldn't get away with it because the kid, does she still look like Jackie Mason?
She does. She says that the father is starting now to recognize her, and she knows that because the other day when he saw her on the street, he walked away, he ran the other way. And he says that she says she wishes she had a better looking father like Rosie O'Donnell or
But it's so simple. Here you're showing people on television with Felder, who's one of the great lawyers. What's his first name, Felder?
Raoul.
Huh?
Raoul Felder.
Raoul Felder, who's a brilliant lawyer. I mean, Raoul's his friend. It's your kid. I'm your lawyer. What are you, stupid? I don't know. What night was it? Where did I find her? I never touched her. How can you deny it? But you know something? Any one of us, if that was us, would be in fucking jail. But they don't want to bother because Jackie's liable to find out somewhere with the sperm it ain't his fucking kid. Could look like him or look like her, whatever. Doesn't matter where there's kids involved. It's your kid. You pay the piper. Look what happened. He gets support all the time. Right, Joe? He gets a check from his parents all the time. Remember the Addams family? They send every time a check.
I want to mention I'm still on Bloomberg Radio every day. And this week on Bloomberg, I'm interviewing Tony Curtis, Robert Wagner, George Hamilton, Gay Talese, and Larry Hagman. I hope one day soon Pat Cooper again, because you got me big reaction that time. One lady asked me, she said she read in Marvin Kittman's column when I walked in, she She read in Marvin Kippen's did I wear a hairpiece? So I said, you can pull it. It's real hair. It reminded me, I used to always ask my guests, Pat, on TV for some little maxim, something inspirational. One day Bob Hope says to me, if you're bald in the front, that means you're a thinker. If you're bald in the back, that means you're a lover. If you're bald in the front and the back, that means you think you're a lover. Never forgot that.
Why did you put these things in books, Joe?
I've written 23 books.
I know that, but we never heard that story. I've been buying your books. I never heard one of those stories.
Let me tell one fast one. I told this once on the radio. You know, I innovated many. You know, today that you got business networks, right? I was the first one to ever do business on TV. My guest one time was the famous corporate raider, you know, the takeover artist, takeover king, Carl Icahn. And he told me, and this is not a joke, that when he owned TWA Airlines, one of his main subsidizers of his various endeavors was named Mrs. Goldberg. Mrs. Goldberg was going to Israel on TWA, and he says to the crew, this lady is very important to me, keep her happy, she's very important, make sure she's pleased. So she gets on the plane with her dog, they put the dog in the cage in the back, they get to Israel, and guess what? The dog is dead. Oh my God, they ran to the cockpits. Captain, terrible, it's Goldberg's dog, dead. He said, oh, we're going to get fired. I got an idea, he says. About 10 minutes into Tel Aviv or into Jerusalem, he's a veterinarian. Take the dog. Maybe you can match the dog. Maybe. They say, we'll try it. So they go to the Tel Aviv, and sure enough, they matched it. So they take the live dog, put it in where the dead dog was, bring it out to Mrs. Goldberg. She looks at you and says, that is not my dog. He says, sure, that's yours. She says, no, that's not my dog. Mrs. Goldberg, she says, no, that's not my dog. My dog is dead. I bring my dog to Israel to bury it.
Joe Franklin, ladies and gentlemen. Joe, thank you. I appreciate it. God bless. Thank you. Joe Franklin. Thank you, Joe. You're never going to see that no more. You'll hear that no more. This is what I'm talking about, an era. I was born in 1929, and that era came along the Second World War. I never saw this country in better shape. I never saw this country get camaraderie. There was no black men, Polish girls, this, that. Everybody was for America to get this Nazi bastard out of here and the Japanese guy out of here. And we got together, had no army, no navy, no nothing, and had a great president who could talk and got the people together. And as they say, the next was history. And for a year we had black parties and great. And I'm saying, gee. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I was telling my daughter when I was home, excuse me, I said, that's missing. The camaraderie is missing. You know, we don't have that no more. We don't have that. We see a uniform, you know, we salute, okay, you're in Iraq. God bless you. We're proud of you. The man should have never, these people should have never been in Iraq. Every day, and since the world started, there was a war. There was a war. Even if it was a small country that we never heard of, they were beating each other to death. There was always a war. My grandkids ain't got a chance because they're not street smarts. I say 100% of the people here are street smarts. We go anywhere, we know how to pick up a dollar, how to work, how to do. We would sacrifice. My grandkids don't have that. Who's going to